Hello children, today we're going to do our last session of phonics for the week on our book On Your Bike. We're going to start the session by doing jump in. I'm going to read the story for you like I would at school, and you are going to follow carefully with your eyes. If I stop, you can jump in and read the next word for me. Follow carefully. We will start on page 9. In this book, you can read about how to be while you ride your bike. Follow the guidelines. Your bike. Before your bike, check. Your bike must be the right, not too big and not too small. When you ride your bike at night time, you must. Your lights. You need a white light at the front and a red light at the back. How to dress. Put on shorts or trousers. No long skirts or wide trousers. They might get in the wheels. You can get a helmet for quite a low price. Check that your helmet fits well. Put on each time you ride your bike. How to ride your bike. Ride at the side of the street next to the... Do not ride your bike on a street with lots of traffic. Do not ride your bike in ice and snow. You might slip and slide. Choose a fine day for your bike ride. Don't forget, be safe when your bike. Well done. Okay children, now you're going to have your final read. Hopefully you will be able to use some expression in your reading. You will feel more fluent and be quicker. Remember to pause if I am moving the pages too quick. Okay, in the next part of our session we're going to read the questions at the back of the book and find the answers in the text. So each question tells us what page to look at, so I will ask you the question and flick to the page that we will find the answer. So, number 1. What is the book about? Going to page 9. What is the book about? Write down your answer for me, please. Okay, pause if you haven't finished writing your answer down. The next question. What is important about the size of your bike? I'm going to turn to page 10. What is important about the size of your bike? Write down your answer. Pause if you need to. I'm going to move on to the next question. Next question, which you're going to need to have a think about when we look at page 11. Why do you have different coloured lights at the front and back of your bike? Page 11 tells us the colours. Think about why you have a different colour at the front and the back of your bike. Write down your answer, pause your video if you need to, and we're going to go on to the next question. Next question, is it safe to wear baggy trousers on a bike? Why or why not? We're going to look at page 12. Is it safe to wear baggy trousers when riding your bike? Why or why not? write down your answer, please. And I'm going to move on to the next question. So just pause whilst you write your answer down, please. The next question says, how often should you wear your helmet? Look at page 13. How often should you wear your helmet? Pause the video to write down your answer, and then we're going to go on to the next question. Lovely. Last question. Why should you choose a fine day for a bike ride? Look at page 15. Have a little think. Why should you choose a fine day to have a bike ride? If you could pause the video to write your answer, and we're going to move on to the answers to the questions. Okay, children, we're going to go over the answers. So, the first question is, what is the book about? On page 9, it told you, the book will tell you how to be safe while you ride your bike. The next question, which is answered on page 10, is what is important about the size of your bike? We can see on page 10 it says that your bike must be the right size, not too big and not too small. The next question is, why do you have different coloured lights at the front and at the back? It tells you that the front of your bike has got a white light and the back has a red light. You might have thought it's important for your lights to be different colours because if you are cycling in front of a car, you don't want to blind them with a bright light. But if someone is coming towards you, the bright one at the front is there to keep you safe. Question 12. Next question is on page 12. Is it safe to wear baggy trousers? Why not? Well, it tells us no wide trousers. They might get trapped in the wheels. That wouldn't be good. It says, how often should you wear your helmet? If we look at page 13, it says, put on your helmet each time you ride your bike. And the last one says, why should you choose a fine day for a bike ride? You might say, well, if it's raining, you would get very cold and wet. If it's a very muddy day, all the mud will splash over you as you ride your bike. I'm sure you came up with lots of good reasons, and I'd like you to give yourself a pat on the back if you got those correct. Okay, children, for the last part of our session today, you are going to proofread some sentences. There are 3 errors in these sentences. I would like you to read the sentences, press pause, and find the errors. Then, could you write down the corrections for the errors, and we will go over it. So, pause now, please. Okay, well done. You should have written down the corrections. So I'm going to show you the first error. And that was the first word, switch. It should have had a T in it. Well done. If you spotted that error, we'll highlight all the errors and then show the corrections at the end. So the next error you should have got was night. Well done if you spotted it. And the last one was back. Well done if you spotted all 3. So, looking at the corrections, switch should have had a T in it. Night had used the wrong I sound. And back should have had a curly K and a kicking K. Well done if you corrected any of those. Really impressed. Now that was your last session of the week. You can watch all the videos back on Tapestry if you want to and read the books on Oxford Owl. Well done.